Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this felt robe set for Ken. First, I'm going to choose a fabric that is felt, and mine is plaid, so I'm just making sure that the patterns line up on the legs. So I'm just choosing which pattern I like better. So I have two of the same type of pattern cut out, and I'm just measuring leg length. I need it to hit the ankles and also the waist. Now that I have those cut out, I'm just going to fold it over and stack them, and it's time to make some more measurements for these legs. Here again, I'm just making another measurement, making sure that it hits his ankle as well as his waist. So I'm also measuring where his crotch is going to be so that I can cut this on a slant so that it's thinner at the waist and wider on the leg part and throughout the hips. And this is how you cut it on a slant, basically. And here I'm just making sure that the good sides are facing each other, that way the bad sides will be on the outside where the seams will be showing. And I'm gonna sew up this side all the way up and this side just up to that line. So it should look like this. So one side gets sewn all the way up and then the other side gets sewn just a little of the way up, probably about halfway up. And I'm just measuring that I have enough space for the fastener. The legs are still open. You will be sewing them on this V or A shape, but first I'm going to cut off a little bit so that I have more of a tapered leg. And this is what it looks like once it's sewed. I think the correct term is sewn, not sewed. But anyways, I go with a double stitching. That way the stitching is nice and secure. So this is how it looks. Now, if you don't want to do a fastener, and this is for personal use, you don't actually have to put this fastener on there, but since I did sell this, I wanted to make sure I had a fastener, and I just used this kind. So now I'm going to make a robe, and here I'm just trying to fold this over and line it up whilst also holding the camera. So I'm using one hand, and it's kind of difficult, but I hope you can tell what's going on. So here I'm trying to say to cut all the way up one side, and then you go at the neck part and cut across a little bit in order to make the fabric go around the neck. Then you want to go ahead and cut out the sleeves. You want the sleeves to be the same pattern and make sure you sew them on correctly. So if you do this pattern on one side, make sure you do the same pattern on the other side. Please make sure of this. I often sew things on wrong and have to redo it. But this is how it should look at the end of that process. So the little lapels, I ended up putting a dart in them, just sewing them down just because I want them to kind of stay in place. By the way, the good thing about felt is that it doesn't unravel, and that's why I didn't have to hem anything. And that's also why for the belt, all you have to do is cut out a little strip. And I made the little loops just with some thread, just big enough for the belt to loop through. And yeah, I test that before tying off the thread, and this is what the end result looks like. If you found this video helpful, just give me a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.